hot seat match.
Oh, this is the best of the best.
Hot seat match
2 Hall of Famers right here.
of the 5th annual Dickson Memorial Tournament. Turns out to be Mika the Iceman IMONNEN and
I love Rodney.
Rodney Morris.
He's so funny.
Begging the 5 ball to come closer to the lag. So,
these are the 2 that have been playing the best, I think.
well, that's why they're
goodness.
here.
Yeah.
This is it. So these guys are sitting comfortably. They're both, at this point, guaranteed 3rd place at least.
Wow.
So
The Iceman and the Rocket.
this is the 2,500 added 5th annual Dickson Memorial Tournament, and the payouts for this event will be 2,500 for first place, 1,600 for second. 3rd place will be 1,000, and it pays through 16th, and we go so on and so forth down from there.
Oh, I just want to say hi to my friend Harold too in Fremont. He's a really nice young player, great person. Just want to say hi to my buddy. Here we go.
So the first break, Mika IMONNEN, and he's been breaking really well. I've noticed that.
This feels like a roller coaster ride. I feel like I got to get strapped in here for this.
Oh, yeah, you should. Especially as I almost got hit today.
I got goosebumps. I just love pool so much. I got goosebumps. Oh, it's the Iceman. He always makes me cold.
Exactly. If there's a chill in here, it's because the Iceman cometh. We have other matches going on right now, too. Vilmos Foldish playing Dennis Orcollo from the one-loss side. Gus Brazano and Steve Lingelbach are still in a match together.
Daniel, thank you for inviting me back into the booth. I love being here with you, you know. You are one of my idols in pool.
Thank you.
I tell you that with true honesty.
Well, I really appreciate that. Those are very kind words. And, I value your company as well.
I think you have a lot of followers that not only watch the matches, but they like the way you commentate.
Oh, we try to be fair and balanced. Let's just put it that way. But sometimes we end up a little unbalanced.
We don't cover our cards.
We don't cover our cards after 12 hours at the, when you're sitting in the chair.
Well, here comes one of the best rhythm players of all time.
That's a nice way to put it. They call him the Rocket for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Just a refill, just black. We're on a tab,
Rodney has a way of just making you feel comfortable when you're around him. I don't know, he talks to you like he knows you. He's just a neat fella.
Yeah, always, always with a sense of humor. Even when he loses, always has a nice way to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he's not saying something nice, he says it nicely.
That's right. Great player, better person, and that's saying a lot. Well, here goes Mika, and he's just going to slice this in. That cue ball speed, he's going to have to go up and back, I think. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. You got to let your stroke out there. You don't have a choice. Can't tell if he can get through there or if he has to go shoot away from the 9 to try to kick it in, or can he squeeze it in? Hard to tell. Oh, I was looking at your laptop and this is some other match. I'm like, wait a minute. This is not our match.
Well, Rodney's a little bit hampered here by the length of his shot.
He's going to spin off the rail. I like that shot. If you miss it, it kicks safe. It either goes in or you're safe. It's a wonderful shot.
Yeah, he played one of those kind of ticky safes, you know.
Mm-hmm. These guys
Reminiscent of, someone like Moro Paez.
they know so much. It's unbelievable. Look at this shot. Oh, I think he was trying to get behind the 7. See if he shoots this in the side. Ooh. Man. Tough little shot. Well, Mika's like, this one's mine.
For those just joining us, it's the first game of the hot seat match between Mika IMONNEN and Rodney Morris at the 5th annual Cole Dickson. This is Daniel Busch, and I'm sitting here with the Grasshopper himself, Nelson Silva.
Correct.
Are you in Hayward?
I live in Fremont.
In Fremont, California.
Area. Actually Newark, but nobody knows Newark, so we all say Fremont.
I see.
If you blink, you pass us by.
If you blink, you miss this match because these guys play fast.
I love the way you transition. You're very good at that. I know. Dennis, shouldn't we still be watching Dennis? Because, it was so over so quickly. Fired it in.
Okay, so Mika draws first blood. Race to 7. Vilmos and Dennis are actually in probably the longest game I've seen them both play. Well, Vilmos does take his time.
Vilmos is a monster, too.
Their score is 0-0. Dennis Orcollo versus Vilmos Foldish. And Steve Lingelbach and Gus Brazano seem to still be at it, and I see a score of 5-3. Not sure who's ahead. When those beads slide, I will tell you who it is.
Steve is from up north, is that correct?
Yeah, he's a Grandmaster, BCA player from Portland, Oregon. Came here with Carissa Biggs. He also promoted and formed the Pac West invitational event that happened last week at Sam's Hollywood Billiards. And Shane Van Boning was the winner.
Oh, that side pocket. Kind of tight. Look at his 2-ball. Oh, my goodness. Looks like the 8-9 tied up there.
Well, look at this. I think this 2-ball is going to knock the 9 in. No, he made the 2. He had a clear shot.
Oh, that's going to be a...
Early 9.
You're going to draw this, slide that right back into that 9.
Well, you could choose either one. You could cut the 3 or just play the billiard, and it's a billiard.
Yeah. I like shooting that shot like that. Just seems like it's a big ball to hit.
So 2-0, and it's going to be Mika's break.
Man, what a time. This is so much fun. These guys are so good. So my son is at home listening to this broadcast. So hi, Andrew.
All right,
Daddy,
Andrew.
Daddy loves you.
Young Andrew. Andrew Silva?
Andrew Silva. He's going to be an astronaut, engineer, something high tech.
Wow.
And my daughter, Alexis, my lovely daughter, great soccer player, goalie, you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah.
Here goes this break. Smash.
And that wing ball went in beautifully. Look at where the 9 ball has traveled to again.
It likes that corner. It sure does.
Now, this was the shot I was talking about that maybe he'll play. He could have played in the last shot with the two rail billiard. This is how Rodney Morris beat Dennis Orcollo in the last match. He played a 2-rail billiard to make the 9.
He
No,
wants to push out.
Mika's pushing out, and he's just going to make the 9.
You know,
no point in taking any chances.
He's jacked up over that 6 ball, or else he might think about doing a 1-pocket shot here, but it being over that ball, I don't think he wants to do that. He just wants to push it out.
Okay, agreed.
Spot it up. Oh, I thought he was going to get it spotted up.
I think just the main object was get it out of the pocket no matter what. Make it or move it.
It looked like he was playing safe and it almost went in.
Well,
that was kind of a nasty roll. How it hit that bumper, the side rail and came right back. I mean, it should have been separated in there. Now it's an easy little shot. Look at the roll, huh?
Yeah, I always, I'm trying whenever I kick like that. I'm always mindful of that, the rubber on the side pocket.
We all call it the titty.
The titty
of the side pocket.
The corner.
Yeah, that's really good advice for a lot of the younger players out there.
Those
taught me
shots,
something sitting here with you.
It's quite possible that Rodney was trying to cut the ball in and it kicked kicked away instead.
I never thought about when I kick it that way to make sure that, get past that titty. I just don't think about that. But I learned something with you. Thank you.
That's why we do this. We do this so that we get better, so that we learn something.
Hey.
There are a lot of beginners out there who are just hungry for knowledge.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to do. We try to hopefully you guys see some value in some of the instruction of these videos.
Oh, I think I watch these matches over and over and over and learn so much. I mean, these two are two of the best players of all time. I mean,
you're right.
Their patterns are phenomenal. The way they shoot. I wouldn't have shot that
They're
ball. They're
killers,
like
both of them.
I would have gone 2 rails, but I'm like, wow, this comes straight back. Why complicate it? Good shot. He's up 3-0.
Oh, Mika's very relaxed.
Phew. Man, let's see what Rodney does after his break. Hopefully he gets a ball to drop, and we'll see him perform.
So I just saw Gus rack, and Gus is trailing by 1 game against Steve Lingelbach. Steve Lingelbach is up 5-4 against Gus.
That is a close match.
And Gus is breaking.
Oh, nice cue ball. Of course, he got kicked back. That was unfortunate. 6 ball, gonna drop here. Now, where would you place when he shoots this 2-6 combo? Where are you gonna position the 2 ball, Daniel? If you were shooting that, would you down by the corner by the 3 a little bit?
Well, first off, I'm not sure. You just hit this pocket speed.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh wow.
Rodney had something else in mind. I have to say personally, it's not the way I would have shot that shot. But who am I to question?
I know.
Rodney Morris.
I know it's seldom, but I think sometimes they do shoot the wrong shot. Not that often. I think you got to play safe again. You really don't have a choice. I like that cue ball on the end rail. Good shot. That was a really good safety from where he was at. He couldn't do much.
I'm sensing a bit of frustration from Rodney, though.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a short race. You don't have a lot of time.
No, you can't feel good when you're down 3-0 against Mika. But you've got to try and fight your way through it, because we know that in 9-ball anything can happen.
Oh, it turns in a second. See if he can see this ball, which he can't. Oh my goodness! But he kicks so well. He really does. He kicks safe, kicks that ball at the hole.
Well, Rodney does everything well, you know, just like Mika does. I mean, these guys when they're dialed in, they do everything well, and you know, this is what we live for. We live to see this kind of top-notch, high-caliber pool.
This is what we expect, right?
And I'm not gonna. I know I sound like I'm beating. Look at that timing shot. I know I sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but you know, with these pockets the way they are, they're so tight. They're less than 4 inches, and you couldn't see better pool played on a table this tight.
You know,
And we're just in the beginning.
Mika's playing great, and he is getting a few little rolls. Last night playing Francisco, and that that happens. You're playing great, and you're getting a few rolls, and that's how you win tournaments. It's not just playing well. You need a few rolls, I think. He sure is doing his job as best he can. He's making his own luck somewhat. Look at his cue ball control. It's phenomenal. He's going to get perfect on the 6.
Well, you know, a little bit of distance here. This is missable.
Yeah, especially on this table. Wow, he fired it. I think he heard you.
Yeah, his pace of play is what makes me nervous, because
Speeding up.
yeah, when you speed up and you play rhythm, you know these guys are both rhythm players. But like you said, you know, Rodney's probably, what did you say? He's
the best rhythm player of all time, probably. I would say him and Earl Strickland. One of my favorites of all time, also. Very nice, very nice.
That's going to be 4-0. Mika IMONNEN.
I don't want to see a shutout. I don't want to see a shutout. Not that I'm rooting against Mika, but you know, we want Rodney to fire back.
Well, we just want to see good pool, and that's, you know, that's respectable.
Well, let's see what happens on the break.
It is Mika's break now. We don't quite see this often, this alternate break by two champions and 4-0.
I was going to say that. I was just about to say
We
the
don't
same
see
thing.
this often.
I was thinking the same thing you were thinking.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the 9 ball back in that corner again.
Yeah, something,
You know,
something dialed in. I think you know, these guys understand racking and breaking science, so
They figured it out.
I think. Well, you know, I mean, it's not that he figured it out. I think he's happy with that break. Some players, I don't know if they want the 9 going toward the corner because it doesn't always work out for them. It gives their opponent something to shoot at later. Push out.
I was watching that World Pool or Team China. They play doubles. They draw the ball
The
off the
Taiwanese
break.
Team China in the World
It
Cup
was like
pool.
Bet 12 or
Okay.
I forget what it was called. But they draw the ball after the break and pull it away from the traffic so you don't scratch. And they were running out almost every rack.
That's beautiful safety. Beautiful kick safety. And that was a very calculated shot.
Very good speed. Look at this shot.
And Rodney with a little calculation of his own.
How did that 5
Trust
not
me.
drop?
Trust me, he's trying to do something. He's trying to bring the cue ball down there. Coming very close to making that 5.
You know, I think he's Mika's favorite to hit this because it being so close to the rail, it gives him a big ball. I
Yeah.
just got a feeling he's going to hit this. Oh, no, I made a mistake. He's not going to hit it. He's going to make it. and get position.
He played to make that. I mean,
That was phenomenal.
That was the speed he played it at too.
That could be the shot of the tournament right there. That was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the shape. Oh my goodness.
So what's he thinking here? Is he thinking he wants to play the 4-5 combo? Or does he want to play the short side of the 4? He wants to play the short side of the 4.
I wouldn't have played it like that.
I think just because it's sometimes safer, especially see the 6 is on the rail there. Sometimes it's safer to know where your object ball is going to be. If he shoots that 4, he doesn't necessarily know where his object ball is going to be and whether or not he's going to be able to get shit. But anyway, I say all that, but now look where he is. He's kind of in a horrible position. Oh.
He took an intentional foul. Trying to cover the 8-9. I mean the 6-8.
I think the 5's on the rail. Frozen to it or something.
I like what Mika did there where he put that...
the 5's frozen to the rail.
He tried to put that 8 close to that 6. He tried to marry them up together. Smart play.
So he kind of knew, there's no way he's going to get shape. But Mika sees what's coming next.
There comes let's see how Mika jumps or kicks.
Well, we've already seen how he kicks.
He's going to jump.
Yeah, and this is
not quite a full ball, so he wants to jump it.
Another rare shot for this tournament for some reason this year. I haven't seen a lot of jumps. Probably seen about as many jumps as I can count on my hand, on my left hand.
Let's see how well he shoots this. This is such a hard shot. He takes his little warm-up strokes. I like that.
By the way, Mika IMONNEN is also sponsored in part by Tom Tips.
Rodney was telling me that he's got a video out there if you want to learn his tricks.
Right. He came up earlier and said, if you want to learn how to beat Dennis Orcollo, get the Rocket Science DVD. Because he beat Dennis earlier today, 7-3.
I'm sure that video is jam-packed with some good knowledge.
Yeah, actually, I'll put Rodney's email address in the chat room.
Oh, perfect shot. Oh, good shot, Rodney. It's going to be 4-1.
And Rodney will get on the board. And if you contact Rodney Morris, he'll tell you how to get a copy of his Rocket Science DVD produced by Lenny Marshall. Mika has Mastering Pool, which is a 3-set DVD. I have actually for sale if anybody needs one.
Oh, that's right. Mika has
a 3 DVD set.
He's got a set too.
Yeah, you want to see Mastering Pool? Hit me up. I'll sell you a copy.
And it's nice that these people...
it's a 3 DVD set.
It's nice that they take the time to put these together for us.
Yes. Yes. Actually, Mika's video is very well produced as well. Lots of computer graphics and professional instruction over voiceover.
When I grew up, learning pool was an Egyptian secret. Nobody would teach you. If you want to learn, you got to pay a lot of money.
Yeah, you got to lose a lot of money to the guy learning you.
The professional charged you a lot of money if you wanted to learn. It was just like empty your wallet. Today you can learn so much for free.
And fill your wallet.
Oh my goodness.
As long as they're all $1 bills.
Exactly. You notice they use a different type of chalk also on their tip. It's like a white chalk.
Oh, well, Tom Tips, it's, I think it's the new Tom chalk. I have to actually ask about that because I'm looking to get a sample of it. So.
You know what? Grab one for your employee.
There you go, buddy.
Good speed, right behind the 5. Oh, it snuck out. So what do you think about this measle ball? Do you like it or do you like the red dot?
I was talking to somebody dropped into commentary with me yesterday.
What a shot.
I'm having a brain fart because I don't remember who it was I was telling.
Oh, you don't have to remember who it was. Just tell me the point.
But we're talking about...
Could have been me.
No, it was Angelo Innes.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the difference between the red circle and the measle ball. And I've played with both for so long that I know I like both balls. But I just know that with each ball, I make a slight adjustment because I know there's different things that I can do with the measle as opposed to the red circle. There's so many people I know have this preference, but for me, I like both.
You know, you're around the pros all the time. What do they prefer?
I have seen a preference to the measle ball for the pros. Oddly enough, in the Bay Area, Northern California, it's the red circle. Down in Southern California, we love the measle. It's strange.
Right.
I have I just came from Texas where they were using a red circle in Texas, but it's just, crazy. I know it's very easy to forget that you're not the only place in the country. There's so many other places that use another ball, I know in some areas the Cyclop is getting very popular.
Oh, Velmus over there looks like on table 2 that he's catching a gear, playing Dennis.
Well, he better because it's 4-0 Dennis, I believe. Or, wait a minute. Is it the other way around?
Not so fast. Yeah, I find myself watching so many different matches because there's so many good players in here.
Steve Lingelbach and Gus Brazano are neck and neck 5-5.
We're going to find out what the score is in Vilma's match here pretty soon after he makes that 9 ball. Rodney Morris. Get off that rail.
Oh, snug as a bug on the bottom rail.
Yeah, cue ball rolls a little fast on this table.
You were shooting from there a lot last night, weren't you?
That was because of you. That was your leaves.
My leaves on the one pocket.
You tortured me last night. I can't wait to see it on live. Yeah, you're right. It's 4-1. Vilmos is losing to Dennis.
Yeah, Vilmos is down 4-1 on Dennis.
Rodney hit a beautiful shot.
That was pretty. He finessed that ball nice. Mika says, all right, go ahead, take it. It's my break.
I mean,
I'm
Rodney,
about to put it on you.
I've seen Rodney hit some really, really hard shots under pressure to win the game, and he does it over and over and over.
Yeah, I have. I tell you what, I've seen Rodney win by a mile. I've seen him lose by a mile.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's a rhythm thing, right? And the rhythm's working.
Well, the last time I saw him lose really bad was against Edgy Geronimo. But
that money match?
Yeah, that money match.
I watched that.
But he got his revenge. Let's not get that, all twisted or anything.
Let's not forget that part.
He did get his revenge, but I think Rodney was kind of lured into that match that he lost into a room that he really did not want to be playing in. Very humid and very difficult room to play in on a table that was equally as difficult.
The Iceman looks like he's moving a little faster. Seems like when he gets closer to the finish line, he shoots a little quicker. He's got somewhere to go. It's
Got
table
bust to
time.
catch.
They don't want to pay table
They
time.
don't want to pay
right?
table time.
Hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah. Well, here's another thing too. I think the attitude here is to, punish and make it hurt, because you don't know if Rodney's going to come back to the table later to try to get a revenge. You want to leave that
mark.
Yeah, you want to leave that mark, that mental image.
Well, these two warriors, I'm sure they have scars from both each other from many, many matches.
Oh yeah.
Mika makes this table play like it's not that tough, and it really is extremely tough. I mean, I called him a sniper yesterday. He is a sniper.
Yeah, Mika Immonen is going to be, and Rodney Morris, by the way, they're going to be playing in the Pro 10 ball event coming up July 4th. That's in 2 days from now.
Go ahead, say it. Fremont, California.
In Fremont at California Billiards.
California Billiards. Every time you mention our home pool hall, I love it. It brings a smile on my
And that'll
face.
be absolutely free live stream, free for spectators to come in. So don't miss out on the Pro 10 ball event in 2 days from now.
And for you guys that see YouTube and want to meet Daniel, like I did, he's a great guy to come by and shake his hand and say, how you doing?
You want to come and meet the players. That's what you want to do. You want to come and,
I wanted to meet you.
We appreciate these players.
There's only one Daniel. There's a lot of players.
There's one of them. Okay. So,
you're a great guy.
Thank you. So what are we at? 5-2.
Yeah, look at all this. It's going to be tough to get on that 2-ball. Is he going to go inside English? No. Just came right at it. Whoa.
This combo might be on Grasshopper.
Where the 4-ball is, I'm thinking he might want to play safe. Yeah. That 4-ball was kind of nasty. That's the one thing I learned about these pros. I mean, they might have an easy shot on the ball they're shooting, but if the next ball is really, really tough, they're going to lock them up. They're going to take ball in hand.
Well, they know how to think ahead,
Mm-hmm. I think that's the strategy you got to do when you're behind, and you got to get the other player out of his rhythm.
So you see this kick shot. He's trying to make the 7 here.
That's a tough shot.
That's backfired on him.
Mm-hmm. So he'll make this 2-ball, and he'll still have position on the 4-ball with this great touch.
Not only that, Grasshopper, but if Rodney could close this game, that would make him officially sort of kind of creeping back into the match, because it was 4-0 not very long ago.
Is the score right with the beads?
5-2. It's 5-2.
I don't know why I thought Mika had 6, but no, he only has 5. As you get late in the match, every game is just like magnified how important it is. First game, who cares? Win, lose, it's one game. And it gets to like late in the match, those games are worth more than a game, it seems like.
That's like a swing game,
Big time. Every game feels like, you win one, you lose one. It's like it's worth 2 games.
I know. Ain't math weird?
Yeah. Ebonics is great.
What?
I speak all broken English. Ain't word. You know that.
Yeah, ain't a word.
Dennis is up 5-1. Looking to take a little break.
There's 3 things I'm good at. One of them's pool, and the other one's math. Was that it?
I
don't
think
know.
you're
It's not the joke.
You're very, very, very good at a lot of things.
Well, you missed it completely.
I think I did.
But I probably said it wrong.
You put me on the spot.
It's all right.
I'm focused on the game. 6 ball right on top of that 9. Of course, the 9 is right in that bottom right-hand corner again. He doesn't, the pros don't like to soft roll a ball. He's like, how could I shoot this without soft rolling this?
Well, I think the problem is he's got the 4 ball next. He can't hold the cue ball up there, so.
It looks like he's putting inside English to open up the angle. Sure did. Put that little inside English and open up the angle.
Yeah, I mean, what he did was he retained an angle on the 4, and he's sort of got his crosshairs on that 6-9 combo, but he needs to get through these 2 shots.
This rack is unless you get straight in.
Wait a minute, titty hook.
Oh,
Whoa!
wow, that could have been a disaster. Ooh.
Mika's looking at the pool gods, wondering
I wonder if he's gonna
how he
stop
got into
and
this
keep it
mess.
in. Wow, whoa,
Well played shot. I think this looks harder than it is.
You might be right. You got a lot of experience. There it went.
And there it is. So
There
Hill
it
3
is.
quickly in this hot seat match between Rodney and Mika. And Dennis Orcollo is up 5-2 on Vilmos, shooting at this 3 ball now. Steve Lingelbach and
Gus.
oh my gosh, they're at Hill. And Steve's shooting the 8, about to win against Gus Brazano.
He's got position on the 9.
The only saving grace for Gus is Steve has landed on the rail, shooting at the 9 ball.
I think Steve is going to make this ball. He did.
And swing, bada, it's
match.
done.
That was a good
Oof, the no-look handshake.
match. Ooh, he was not happy.
Gotta love that. Oh, Gus is disappointed with himself. But I think he takes 5th, 6th.
Look at Dennis is shooting the 8 ball here too, and he's up 5-2 against Vilmos.
Dennis Orcollo about to take the hill. So, meanwhile, back over here, hot seat match.
Is this a true double elimination?
It is true double. However, last year, both Dennis Orcollo and Francisco Bustamante agreed to have an extended long race. So they played a race to 11, but it was originally stipulated to be a true double elimination.
I thought this tournament was going to be a race to 9. I thought that's what they advertised. And then all of a sudden it was a race to 7. That threw me off.
I think the issue is actually overwhelming attendance. They didn't expect that many players.
Yeah, I guess that was a good call. You could really drag this out. Well, here goes a rocket. Oh man, these cue balls are landing on the rail a lot. Look around the room, it seems like everybody's always shooting off the rail. Is that okay? Is he shooting this in the side? Oh, man.
Uh-oh, it's going in the corner. It's not going in the corner.
It
It is going in the corner.
dropped. You can't believe
Rodney decides to play the bank.
it. He decides to play the bank. Anybody can make it in the side, right?
5-3 or 6-3.
No. 6-4.
6-4. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah.
6-4. And Dennis finished his match and still practicing.
I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Max Adams in Fairbanks, Alaska. Wow. He owns the break room in Fairbanks. And I want to just say hello to all the customers right now watching this event on their flat screen up there at the break room in Fairbanks.
Nice.
Best pool hall in the Shire.
There you go.
Hey, shush.
They probably got a killer fish and chips.
Yeah, I mean, it's Fairbanks, Alaska. Max Adams and I just finished a long road trip with each other. We drove from Texas, from L.A. to Texas, then back from Texas to L.A.
Oh, nice.
So we got to know each other pretty well. I got to meet his brother, Curtis. Want to give a shout-out to Curtis as well.
Oh,
and I hope you're doing good, Curtis.
You know what? You're giving shouts out. There was a friend of mine that came.
Well, I'm not doing a whole bunch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Remember, this is a crucial match.
Right. I just want to say hi to my friend Eric Diaz from Lamb Research.
We'll give you plenty of time.
All right.
How you doing, Eric?
I got to mention his name.
Yeah, he thought it was shout-out time.
No, I know. I'm unprofessional, you know. I'm not trained yet.
Yeah.
Back to your corner.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. He did start it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I follow his lead. Are you going to write me up or something?
No. Now that we're doing shout-outs, that was good. I like that. So,
back to work.
News flash, guys. Dennis Orcollo defeats Vilmos Foldish. So, money should be exchanging hands somewhere now. Side bets all across America. So Dennis Orcollo will play Steve Lingelbach.
Rodney just missed a shot I think he was supposed to make, but he got safe.
So I believe after this match, it'll be Rodney versus Steve.
Ooh. Well, Steve is coming to win, man. He's just like, hey, I didn't fly out of here for nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Rodney got a ball in hand, so.
I believe that's the turnout. Oh, Delbert's still in it too. Holy moly. Delbert and Steve Lingelbach are playing. And so I think the bracket got a little ahead of itself. So I think Dennis plays the winner of that match. But the toss was just made. It'll be Delbert breaking against Steve Lingelbach.
How does Delbert play so well and run a business? It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, I run a business. Oh, I don't play that well.
You play well.
I know.
You do. I think you're only going to get better watching this pool every day.
Well, you know, you don't get better unless you play. And one of the things I've been missing is my table time. So
you got all this knowledge that you're waiting to release.
Yes. It's kind of like Einstein, how he didn't even talk till he was 9 years old or something like that.
Really?
Something like that. Did terrible in school. He was dyslexic.
ADD, like you?
Next thing you know, like he's, unraveling the mystery of time.
I don't know how Rodney did it, but all of a sudden he's down by one game.
You know what?
That fast.
That's the rocket.
That's the rocket. That's why. The
rocket just went into turbo, blasting off.
He's in space right now.
Yeah. Now, okay, so two guys that are still in this tournament, both Dennis and Rodney are former winners of this tournament. I'm now, with the exception of Mika IMONNEN, Delbert Wong, and Steve Lingelbach, we could very possibly have a
rematch.
two-time winner of this tournament for the first time. I know we've only had 5 of these, but
Or you could have a rematch with Dennis and Rodney.
no, that wouldn't be a rematch because they never. Well,
They both won.
They did play today, but no, they didn't play each other in the finals. They both won in different separate matches not with each other.
Oh, okay.
But we could have a rematch because Dennis did lose to Rodney earlier today.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about, a rematch. Okay, that brake pad is still on the table. Hopefully he pulls it up. There we go.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Now,
That bugs me
it
when they
was
leave
asked of me by a spectator that I should tell these players to remove the brake pad. I'm not telling them to do nothing. These are big boys, you know. They know what they're doing.
Oh, wow. This is not an easy shot to get position on a 2-ball.
Well, Rodney pushed out to this, didn't he?
Yeah, I think I'd give it back. This is not an easy shot.
No, because you have to stop this ball too.
Wow, he hit it pretty good.
Wow.
Hit it pretty good. I'm looking down the road at 6-7 in the right-hand corner. Kind of ugly. Look how he,
The 6, yeah, the 6 can only right now the 6 can only be played short side.
I think he tried to break it up and play safe. So when he get ball in hand, he had no obstacles.
Well, he didn't get safe.
Yeah, he tried. He left a window. Isn't that amazing how you try to play safe and you always leave that little window?
Well, sometimes, yeah. That's why they say pool is cruel.
I still don't know what he's going to do with that 6-7. It's hard to tell. Oh, looks like a carom from the screen that I see. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's probably going to...
That's not
that's
live.
a different match.
No, it's not live.
Right.
That's live.
Yeah, it still looks like he's going to carom it.
Now he needs to play 6 short side, or he can play the billiard.
A short side? Oh, my goodness. I don't know about that.
He's got the angle to do it.
I don't know, Daniel. I'd have to bet on that one that he's not going to go back there.
He's looking at your shot, but he may just play to break it out, actually. Just spin that, overspin it. But this is a very difficult shot.
Yeah.
For anybody.
I think he's going to try to slide between the 8 and the 9 and get for that carom. Just like
breakout.
Oh, he did try to break it out. But
oh no, I think he played to set for your shot. I think this shot goes all day. Yeah.
Absolutely.
This will end it. This will end it.
Yes, sir.
If he can just run these balls.
Oh, it's not a matter of if, it's when.
Well, this is the, what do they call it? The home stretch.
That.
All right.
Now, give him a big round of applause.
Mika IMONNEN earns himself a spot in this year's Cole Dickson hot seat. So we may have a new champion for the Cole Dickson Memorial Tournament, but we still have Dennis Orcollo and we still have Rodney Morris, both former champions of the Cole Dickson event. And we still have the owner of Family Billiards currently in a match with Steve Lingelbach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle that camera over and I'm going to let you guys watch that commentary free because I think both Grasshopper and I are going to take a well-deserved break. So let's thank our sponsors real quick.
Thank you.
Tiger Products, John Barton Cases, Ariel Carmeli Hughes. And we definitely want to thank Tom Tips for sponsoring one of the best players in the world, Mika IMONNEN, and also for sponsoring the West Coast Swing. Also want to thank BigTimeThreads.com. All of these guys have a .com, by the way. I want you to go to all of them and buy their stuff.
And don't forget to plug your own website, you know.
Yeah, but I'm not selling anything.
Well, you know, donations are always well accepted.
Thank you.
Keep
That's
you going.
true. That's true.
POVPOOL.com.
Yeah.
Help
you.
Daniel out and make this a sure thing for a long time.
Make pool great again.
Yes.
Should I steal that? Should I steal
Yes.
Trump's
Why
great
not?
line?
Don't forget to promote your own product, sir.
And then also, we want to thank West State Billiards, man. Those guys are awesome. And Ariel Carmeli. We are just stoked with the sponsors that we have for the West Coast Swing. And please subscribe and like, and you'll be getting notifications for the next 2 weeks because we're going to be live all over California for the next 2 weeks. Thanks, Grasshopper.
Yes, I just want to say a final hello to my friends at work, Lisa, Tony, Nick, all those people. I
How
love
many
my
employees
people.
with your company? About like
Oh
500?
gosh, we got like 7,000 employees.
So you want to say hello to all of them now?
Yeah, all right. Let's just say hi to all 7,000.
All right.
I love people.
Yeah. And once again, Andrew Silva.
That's right.
We
My
hope
son
you had fun watching this.
and my daughter Alexis.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you.